Now I would ask that you close the forum with your closing statements, and we'll start with you, Mr. Robles, and if you'd like to address at the podium, and then followed by Mr. Smith.
Thank you. Well, it's been an interesting evening. I think you all got to see a glimpse of what both of us represent, what we're both all about. Unfortunately, the reality is that you really didn't see everything. There's a lot more out there that you are unaware of, that you haven't heard about. I hope that you can get around to some of my speaking engagements and hear what I have to say, because then I'm not restricted to a 2-minute time limit. And some of these issues, especially like illegal immigration, this is really, really serious. Medical marijuana, really, really serious. I can take 45 minutes and talk on both of those topics. So even though you got a taste of what's going on here, you really still don't have the whole picture. But I hope that you will pay close attention to the process here. They said when we started this race that the DA and the sheriff were going to be the two most contentious battles being fought. I believe that, and it will continue right down to the very last day. That's why it's so important for you to follow what's going on here. Now, I hope that you've heard stuff from me that makes you comfortable with me, and I hope I can count on your support on June the 8th. Again, thank you for being here. God bless. Take care.
Well, I'd also like to thank you for allowing me an opportunity to talk about our department and the great things we've accomplished since I've been your sheriff. It's been my great honor of my life, after 34 years of service as a police officer and a deputy sheriff, rising up to the ranks through assistant sheriff and then finally serving as your 13th county sheriff. I am very, very proud of our agency and the men and women that I lead. Our department's reputation has never been better throughout Riverside County and all our communities. Crime is down, our response times have been decreased, our staffing levels are up, and we've balanced our budget in the face of successive cuts, severe fiscal challenges. The challenge will be to advocate sound public safety policy in the face of decisions made by county government due to our tough economic times. 24/7 uniformed emergency first responders are core functions in any community, whether you're talking across Riverside County or in each of the various cities, the 26 cities, probably soon to be 27 cities. The department touches every single part of the criminal justice system and every single member of our community across 7,300 square miles. Our operations are vital and inextricably linked to every other agency in the criminal justice system that serves you. It's not a separate and isolated agency. We've been very, very collaborative, but being an advocate on your behalf and on behalf of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department and the allied law enforcement agencies is extremely critical to public policy decisions made by the Board of Supervisors. I have a great relationship with every one of our board members, and I've been formally endorsed by 4 of them to continue on as your sheriff. Finally, I've been very visibly involved in our communities for many, many years, and my candidacy is supported formally by community leaders all across Riverside County. Nearly every elected leader across Riverside County supports my staying on as your sheriff. Every single police chief across this county and large numbers of retired law enforcement leaders support me staying as sheriff and the great job that we've done collectively. There are few individuals that ever get an opportunity to serve as a county sheriff. I'm especially honored to have the strong support of both of our retired 2-term sheriffs, Coyce Bird and Larry Smith, and those neighboring retired sheriffs to our county that have worked with me and know of me. Gary Penrod from San Bernardino Sheriff's Office, Orrin Fox of Imperial County, and Bill Collender recently, who retired from San Diego County Sheriff's Office, all of which we interact with, all of which know me, many of which know both of us. I hope to continue the work that we've begun, and I thank you for this opportunity to represent our agency and my views on where the sheriff ought to go and what we need to be doing as a public safety entity.
Again, let's have a big round of applause for both of them. I would be remiss if we did not also say thank you to our photographer, videographer, the president of the League of Women Voters, Mrs. Joan Donahue. These videos will be available on the Riverside League of Women Voters website. It's www.riversideleague.com. We thank you everyone for your participation tonight. There are voter guides in the back of the room if you need more information. Thank you and have a great night.